What's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out Do Road, the Cold Room with Tweako. We got with Tweako, especially with Do Road. So Do Road with the Cold Room with Tweako, and especially when it comes to Do Road, because Do Road he be having the whole thing just coming to pass. This one right here, especially when it comes to Do Road, because Do Road we know how the whole Do Road be going and everything else, but too. But the Cold Room with Tweako, so he's in it with Tweako, so especially when it comes to the cold rooms with Tweako, these be having a whole nother menace to it. But especially got with Duro, so we know Duro's finna just go off spot and everything else too. Especially with Duro and Tweako with the cold room.
X10.
I Tweako mix this, you know.
Yo.
It sounds cold.
I'm on an Anglo-Saxon ting with a samurai sword. I ying. If I say it up, boy, Esbando and Honor with a 15-inch, they can put it right in there. I'm on an Anglo-Saxon ting with a samurai sword. I ying. If I say it up, boy, Esbando and Honor with a 15-inch, they can put it right in there. Ying. Phones kicking.
Ooh, he said I'm in a thing with a samurai sword. There it is. I see a op. You know it goes, man. It goes. We get everything else too. Especially with the whole thing, man. It goes ying. Especially with the whole thing, like, he said he's in the stew with a samurai, and then he said a stendo clip, something like that. Like it was a long one, like, especially how the whole thing is already starting. Like, man, it really got a real just sketch to it.
I'm on an Anglo-Saxon ting with a samurai sword. I ying. If I say it up, boy, Esbando and Honor with a 15-inch, they can put it right in there. Ying. Phones kicking off non-stop, they ring. I said I was done with this life of sin, but I still came home on a ride until I can't know what license is. You're sending corn. You better mind you're sliding with. Anytime I get my eyes on them, man, anywhere I show no love to the firing pin. I wanna take it to the times where Mitch had 2 spinners on the roof trying to climb in the crib. Like I got the corn with dead, could we most certainly put 2 in offline this wig. I'm a real gunman, he ain't a gunman. All you could do is show you a gun stance. I'm a real gunman, I show you my gun fam, but I ain't doing no gun dance. Anytime I go to the dance, don't think that I the roof trying to climb in the crib. Like I got the corn with dead, could we show no love to the firing pin. I wanna take it to the times where Mitch had 2 spinners on the roof trying to climb in the crib. Like I got the corn with dead, could we most certainly put 2 in offline this wig. I'm a real gunman, he ain't a gunman. All you could do is show you a gun stance. I'm a real gunman, I show you my gun fam, but I ain't doing no gun dance. Anytime I go to the dance, don't think that a gunman ass. Last man just walked you. I heard your gun be bought you. I can't wait till I see you and torture. Fought for long with the flights.
What did he say? Who tortured and everything else too, man? Especially with the whole thing, like, it's like they really trying to do something. Like they trying to, they didn't walking stuff down and everything else too. But man, especially from these, like, man, you gotta give it to the whole thing, because a lot of these, like, these beats and everything be tortured. Like, they really just be torturing and having the whole thing, just having it just, man, skilly and everything else too. Like coming from a whole another skilly point, like they torturing the beat and everything else too. Like, man, but it's like they walking down the beat too. Like,
I'm a real gunman, I show you my gun fam, but I ain't doing no gun dance. Anytime I go to the dance, don't think that a gunman ass. Last man just walked you. I heard your gun be bought you. I can't wait till I see you and torture. Fought for long with the flights. Back then I left to shot you with Gladys. Nowadays they don't know who the maddest is, cause everybody rapping like they know what badness is. Until the pressure comes, they can't manage it. Cause some hungry niggas, some scavengers, they just run.
Till the pressure comes, they can't handle it. Ooh, that one right there. And that's a real thing too, because once that pressure starts coming, it's like, ooh, they don't even know what's coming their way. Like they just lost. Now you just lost in the land. Like, it's like, what can you even say? You're lost for words. Like, it's too much pressure that it's like, you can't even come through that. Like, you can't function. Like, especially when it gets real. Let's see who's really gonna, like, the whole thing, like, function and everything else too. It's kind of like how he just said, like, how everything else just came part of that, like took spot.
Back then I left to shot you with Gladys. Nowadays they don't know who the maddest is, cause everybody rapping like they know what badness is. Until the pressure comes, they can't manage it. Cause some hungry niggas, some scavengers, they just run on you and start. see that I'm still with the drillers and my niggas shoot guns and we do it for the thrill of it. We let them get real comfy in the block till we come round shooting them niggas some idiots. We're doing it terrible, left man idiot slide, shoot that block up ridiculous. I tried getting in straight while the weather was trickling. Have you ever done a booting whilst pivoting? We the real boys in the hood where man got Rick out the car, so he done it like me. Out there, man from over there talk on me. Your friend got whacked in the room, cause you walk with knees. More than a few with a rock, yeah, and I done it with a spinner. Rude boy, I pull triggers, and I'm a knife man. Over 10 of my knife fam, yeah, I got slight and I done it with a spinner. Rude boy, I pull triggers.
Come on, oh, hey, come on. When the triggers and everything goes too, from the spinners and everything goes too, man, hey. Like, special with this real life, everything goes too, like, hey, just stepping.
Whacked in the room, cause you walk with knees. More than a few with a rock, yeah, and I done it with a spinner. Rude boy, I pull triggers, and I'm a knife man. Over 10 of my knife fam, yeah, I got slight and I still got the rotties on tap, just caught me up. I might give it to Jabs. No way on earth I believe in their raps, cause they talk wax, they don't even ads. Seen a boy there to my young boy sing off his act. Sling it. Still on my fly boy too, might fly at your boo. Real gun man, I'm addicted to shoes I shoot. If he's moving bookie, flink on to the you. We done moves in 2 seats, flunk on at coops. Moves in 2 seats, flunk on right at coop. Same old douche, I can't stop buying hammers, so why the fuck would I call me a truth?
I Tweako mix this, you know. It sounds cold.
Man, he took flight off of this. Real life dingers, real life, man, he just took flight off of this one right here. Especially when it comes to Do Road. Because I feel like Do Road, and he had it on a solo too, man. He was doing it solo on this, so that really just like hit me right there. Especially he was doing it solo, and he came in with the cold with Tweako. Like, he just stepped in and just went from there and just overdoed it. Like, man. And everything goes too. But we got what Tweako and everything goes too. Especially when it comes to Tweako. Like, I feel like a lot of these Tweako co-rooms, these was the ones, like especially when you had everyone just opponent on it. Like, it was just coming from a whole nother thing. Like, everything goes too. But especially we got with Do Road on it. So what can I say with the Tweako co-room? He was definitely in with this one right here. But especially with this one, make sure you guys comment and like